Gotta get it in on this early Friday. You know what I mean? We're gonna drop it in the early in the morning, see if anybody's awake. Maybe everybody's still asleep. I know. I know I would be if I didn't have to be at work. Especially right now. It's just still too early. Normally the day don't start till like 1 or 2. 2. Yeah, about 2 sounds right. Anything before that is like, what you doing, bro? It's too early. Where's cracking lacking on YouTube? I don't think I have ever done a live at this time before. Or maybe I have. No, I don't think so. I'm normally always asleep at this time. What's good, my boy? What's cracking lacking? What's good? How's it over there in Pasa? Beautiful weather today, no? Well, at least over here where I'm at right now, it's just like a sunny, beautiful day. Beautiful day right now. Earlier it was cold as fuck. Ya que está el sol, it feels cool now. I mean, it feels better now. Because earlier, fuck, that shit was cold, bro. It's like that Christmas song. It's cold outside. Nah, that shit was cold. That's right. I'm on my lunch right now too, bro. You know what I mean? I came in early, man, and I'm just like fucking tired already. Yeah, I bet, bro. Oh yeah, that's right. It does get a little bit more colder over there in the valles. That's true. It gets hotter and it gets colder. Not by that much, but yeah, you know. No, when it's hot, actually, it does. You feel the difference. Because when it's hot in the valle, it's hot in the fucking valle, bro. That's just no joke. Bro, my sweat will be sweating. It's how fucking hot it'd be. Yeah, but this time I got kicked out in the morning. This time we didn't get kicked out in the afternoon. We got kicked out in the morning. I was like, fuck, man, so early? Hey, ponte las pilas, güey. I shouldn't be clowning. There's some individuals that do actually go through that. Pero se portan bien los güeyes. Quieren estarle malvivientes. De jugadores. Pecadores. ¿No? Everybody wants to be the player. Play the game. To understand and pay up. It's all fun and games. Somebody's losing. Ew. It's a doggy dog world. Do you believe pride can kill you? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pride does kill a lot of individuals on a day-to-day, believe it or not. Pride is why you see a lot of people, you see a lot of the desmadre that you see literally comes down to pride, bro. Like if people literally would have put their pride to the side, they would still be alive, but they felt like they had to prove something. To who? I don't fucking know. It's crazy what people will try to prove, or just for somebody wouldn't call them a name, or you know what I mean? Like just for they wouldn't be called the name, they're gonna literally jeopardize their life. You know, and somehow feel like, you know, that it was the right decision. Nah, because then these fools on the internet are gonna call me soft. Like, what? And that will bother you? People can call me soft, whack. I don't give a fuck, bro. I literally laugh at it all. I don't care. That's crazy how much people really care about the opinion of other people, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. Like, bro, you don't even know these people, bro. Like, damn. Nah, they're gonna make fun of me. They're gonna call me names. Like, wow. My guy is still worried about being called names. Well, see that, and that already paints you a picture of where society is right now. Like what society has became, bro. Where people literally risk their lives and do all this stupid shit just because they're worried about being called a name. That's crazy. By somebody they don't even know. That's crazy. That shit's insane to me. But hey, what's good with you, JDs? I'll be honest with you. Pride is something I can't let go of and have. You know what? And that's the same problem that I have, bro. You know, I'm always preaching right here that it's all stupid and whatever like that. But in real life, I'm the same way, bro. When I get, when shit pops off, I go down that rabbit hole, bro. I literally will risk it all, bro. But see, the difference is that I don't know. How can I say? I kind of like black out, bro. Like I really don't know. Like I just can't control it. I guess I could say. Like I know I'm intelligent enough to see it, but when it happens, I can't control. I can't control what happens. You know what I mean? Like it just happens. My reaction is just it's. You know what? Like it just happens. Um, and like I said, bro, that's why I started going into human behavior and everything like that. Try to get an understanding, right? And therapy and stuff like that, right? Try to fix that. It's one thing that I still don't understand about myself, of why I do what I do, or why I behave the way I behave, or react the way I react. Sometimes it's frustrating, bro. You know what I mean? Because I know that that's one weakness that I have. It's one flaw that I have that I wish I didn't have. Like I wish I could just let stuff go. You know what I mean? Because it really isn't that serious. But then what I'm saying, when it happens, I can't help for my temper just to go, skyrocket. I don't know, bro. It's a trip, bro. You know what I mean? Like how individuals behave and how they react, like how it's real shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like even if you're aware of stuff and it's not work, when it just happens and it's like you just couldn't even control yourself, bro. And it's like, fuck, dude. Like, why the fuck did I have to react like that? That's crazy. Hopefully one day, bro. What's on and cracking, low key? What's cracking lacking? Pride is the man's biggest weakness. Yes, it is, bro. I wish it's something I didn't have. I'm on lunch. How are you doing? Say, my boy, I'm on my lunch too, homie. We're getting it in early. My eyes already burned, bro. I'm not used to being up so early. I still struggle with things I'm proud about myself. Yeah, I'm the same way as you, bro. That's why I always say I'm not perfect. I have my demons, That's one of the reasons why when I come on here and people take this as a negative, whatever. When I say that I don't promote, this or that or this or that, because I would be a fucking hypocrite, if I said that that's what I'm doing. Because I know that I still have my flaws and I still have, certain things that I still see a certain way. You know what I mean? And it's something that I feel like, I'm trying to better about myself, but I'm not there yet. So for me to be saying that, that's what I'm doing or my goal or my mission, you know what I mean? Because then that would be a fucking lie, But hey, day by day, we get better and better. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's why, could only speak my opinion and not saying that, it's right, whatever. Because like I said, I still have my own fucking demons, I still come with my baggage and my flaws. What's good with you, Jesus? I cannot say prideful person. Something I have to work on. Yeah, bro. I feel like that's a lot of things that a lot of people struggle with, especially when you come, from the gutter, from the slums. I feel like the way we're brought up is why we're this way. You know what I mean? I guess the jungle made us this way. Yeah, I tend to hold grudges, which is yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Like I'm the same way. Like in person, when I see somebody and it's on it, oh, it's on, bro. It's on, bro. I'm taking sidewalks and I'm doing the most, bro. I'm doing the most, bro. You know what I mean? In person, I'm a fucking. In person, I'm ashamed of myself. You know what I mean? The way I be behaving sometimes. You know, like, fuck, dude, like, you're stupid. You know, like, I go back and, once the situation's over, whatever, I go back and I'm like, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, fucking idiot. You know, I be, coming down on myself, like, fucking guy, man. But like I said, when it's in the moment, I just can't help it, though, bro. I just can't. That's crazy, though, huh? Like, how the fuck can you not? I don't even know, bro. That's what's crazy about it, bro. That I don't even fucking know, bro. that's the insane part, bro. Like, I wish I knew, bro. All right. Being your lunch at this time too? Yeah, huh? I noticed that a lot of people, huh? A lot of people got that, that shit where it's almost hitting that lunch, huh? That's crazy. I'm not used to that. Normally I would be asleep at this time. Have you ever had homies, parents tell law enforcement about their little something they found in their room and hope it would change? Yeah, of course. A lot of homies' parents were like that. It wouldn't work though. It just made everything worse. But yeah. Especially a lot of the homies' moms didn't even like me, bro. They fucking hated me, bro. They fucking hated me. They were like, no, con ese cabrón no. I'm like, what? Like, man, if you only knew, man, your kid is just as bad as me. If anything, some were even worse. They think they thought they were raising a saint, bro. Like, it's not always my fault. Shit, some of the shit we get caught up in, they're the ones that dragged us in this mess. Don't act like you were raising a saint. And it's funny because no matter, that's how I know, that this shit's all, what it is, bro, because it didn't even matter which homie's house I was in, right? From all the homies, it didn't matter which house I was in. I swear to God, it was all the same shit, bro. All the houses were the same. All the parents were behaving the same, spoke the same, said the same shit. It was like if I was just in the same house, just in a different location, bro. But every fucking house was the same shit, bro. All the moms behaved the same. So did the jefes. Jefe was normally watching TV or just in his own little world, not giving a fuck. And Jefa was, constantly yelling all kinds of crazy shit. And just like, okay. Pinches desgraciado. Like, I think she's mad, bro. See, the problem is, you know what the problem is, bro? That they try to inject themselves, to understand their kid. Once their kid is already in the fucking mix, though, bro. Like, the whole point is to not let your kid get to that point because, like I said, becoming a gang member is a process. It's not, you don't go from being a good kid and then the next day you wake up and you decide to go get jumped into a gang. It's a slow process. And in that slow process, you could see your kid slowly changing his lingo, his attitude, his dress code, his friend. You know what I mean? You could see the slow change in him. So if these parents were actually paying attention, they would notice that, bro. And be like, hey, well, what's up? Like, what's going on with you, But they want to already, inject themselves once the kid's already in the life, bro. And by then, good luck, bro. It's going to be very, very difficult for you to, get that kid to change his ways now. The reason he got into the neighborhood is because he was already fucking fed up. It was already like, like he already said, fuck it all. And now trying to pull that kid out of that type of mindset, it's going to be very difficult, bro. Very difficult. Well, in general, you know how people are stubborn, right? They have bad habits or when you're trying to get an individual to see your ways, you see how stubborn they are? Now, when a kid is going through puberty, the stubbornness is like 15 times greater than that of your normal conversations with an individual. So trying to pull that kid out of that type of mindset, it's going to be very difficult, bro. Because at that age, they think they know everything. They think they have the answers, Good luck. The whole point is you're not supposed to let your kid get to that point. I was asked the question, what if your kids wanted to, get into a neighborhood? Well, if they already want to get into a neighborhood, then I have already failed as a parent, bro. If they already want to make that decision, then I have already failed. You know what I mean? Because the whole point is not to let your kid get to that point. You know what I mean? Your kid should never want to ever even think about that. And people can't even say, "Oh, well, we'll see once you have." Bro, I have kids, bro. I have kids that are already, graduating high school, bro. They never became from neighborhoods, so no, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And people don't even believe that those are my kids. They'll be like, "Bro, those are your kids." Like, they're the opposite of you. Like, I know. And like I said, I never threatened or hit them or none of that shit that all these Mexican parents will claim to say works. You know what I mean? Literally by having conversations, by actually talking, and understanding, even when they do something, that's, bad or whatever, not to be, threatening and coming angry in there, because you're not going to fix nothing like that, It's getting to the understanding, to the bottom of stuff. You're the parent, you have to control your temper. You have to control yourself, right? Because you're going to get nothing across, his head by yelling and insults at him. But you're so fucking stupid. How the fuck can you? You're not going to fix nothing like that, bro. Nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing at all. Being the adult, you have to know how to control your temper and control the situation, right? Especially if you want somebody to open up of why they made the choice they made, right? Because, by insulting somebody, they're not going to open up to you, bro. They're actually going to shut you out. But people want to handle the situations like this, and they say that it works because it makes them feel better, right? They're releasing their frustration, they're releasing their stress, they're releasing their anger, right? That's why they want to do it, bro. Just to satisfy their flaws, right? That's the reason why they want to do the insults and the hitting. That's the reason why they say it works. They're trying to justify it. They're trying to justify relieving themselves of that tension. But as being the adult and then being the child, you have to understand, bro. So you have to control yourself. You have to contain it. I know it feels better when you blow off steam, but we're talking about a real situation right here with your kid. And if you really want to fix the problems, then you have to make that sacrifice, not the other way around. Because that's just a kid. He's not going to even understand. But that's the thing. People don't want to be adults, bro. They really don't. They want to put their needs before their kids' needs. And yet these are the same individuals that say that they'll sacrifice everything for their kid, that everything that they do in this world is because of their kids and everything like that. But when it really comes down to it, I mean, their actions say differently, bro. They want the kids to come on, it's common sense, or to meet them at their level, and for the kid to make the side. No, you got to understand. I don't got to explain shit. I'm your parent. You got to understand because I said so. Like that fucking kid is confused trying to figure it out. You don't even want to throw that for a lifeline? Whoa, scandalous as people. Hey, así me enseñó my jefe, and I turned out fine. You turned out fine? Oh, hey, my boy, did you really turn out fine? Okay, so I made a few mistakes. A few? It's like people forget their childhoods. Just because, I guess maybe they didn't end up doing life or dead, right? They almost forget all the shit that they did when they were kids. Like, okay, maybe I made a few bad choices. Like, now that I think about it, maybe, there was a few incidents here and there. Like, And you got lucky. You came out of it, unscathed. That's crazy, though. None of us are perfect on. Yeah, there's no such thing as perfection. I agree. I'd rather be honest about how I truly feel and see myself than. Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. I don't know why some people, lie and make up shit about themselves, right? They, like, I don't know, like, why are you lying about yourself, bro? Like why are you looking to impress us with lies, though? Like, I don't understand. Like, just be honest, bro. Like people almost make it seem like if they're ashamed to admit how they truly are because they think that the rest of the world is perfect and they're not. Like, nobody's perfect in this world, my boy. Everyone has their weaknesses. Everyone has their flaws. So why are you trying to make it seem like you don't have any flaws? That's crazy. Like, just admit them, bro. We all have them. And if the motherfuckers want to clown and say like that, like acting like if they don't have any flaws, motherfuckers, they have flaws. They ain't fooling nobody because they didn't not. They're just liars, just like you. But you should be proud of yourself. Admitting something is the hardest thing. No, yeah, admitting your flaws is the hardest thing that you can do. Is look in that mirror, bro. You know what I mean? And at one point, bro, like I said, at one point in my life, I made no mistakes and I was perfect in my head. This was all in my head. You know, back then, bro, no one could tell me nothing, bro. I knew everything, and I was el chingón and the bien salsa. Oh yeah, bro, I used to be the king of the mountains, según yo. You know what I mean? If I go back in time, smack the shit out of myself. If I would bump into myself in the streets, I would not like myself, and I probably would want to put hands on myself. Like just for acting so stupid. Would you talk about relationship advice? Yeah, Simon. Yeah. What you mean, like with your kids, or you mean in general? I have videos on about that on my channel, on this channel. Um, Me too. They will see me and tell me, "Go home, my son." Don't. Yeah, bro. Serio, palabra. A lot of the homies' parents till now don't like. Bro. I'm just like, serio. That's crazy, huh? Nah, but like I said, we were bad. You know what I mean? My brother had problems with me hanging around with hood people because he saw them a certain way. Like they tried to. I was the same way, bro. With my brother, you know, like I was the same way. You know what I mean? And I try to apply that pressure. Like, man, if you try to, you know, hang out with the homies and everything, I'm gonna have them put hands on you. And I try to, like, you know, come with violence, and that just made him gravitate to the life more. You know what I mean? Um, Instead of like coming in and sitting down and talking to him and understanding, I try to think that I could punk his way, try to scare him, you know, not trying to pick this life, right? Not wanting to be a part of this life, you know. And I learned that that's not, it's not gonna work. You know, you could, you know, have people jump them and come aggressive, but it's just not gonna work though. And it's so stupid because it didn't work with me. So why the fuck would I think it would? You know, because my uncle tried to do the same thing with me. You know, and it didn't work obviously. So why the fuck would I think it was gonna work with him? Now looking, well, I was young at the time, but now looking back at it, I was like, I made a lot of stupid choices. You know, and reflecting on it now, I could see that, yeah, coming aggressively and trying to, you know, come with violence and to try to fix a problem is just never gonna it's never gonna work. You know, so I did the opposite with my kids. You know, I always sat down with them on the table when it was a serious conversation, and, you know, just express myself to them. And yeah, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I thought that shit wasn't gonna work. Like, how the fuck is a conversation gonna work? You know, like fucking having talk. You know, like that's not gonna fucking work, bro. You know, but well, I don't know if it. Well, from what I see, it worked. So that's interesting. You know, because I had to be honest with you, 100, bro. I didn't think back then. I didn't think it was gonna work. And who would have fucking knew that actually having a conversation would work? That's crazy. And I think because society around us paints. I think because society around us is so full of so much violence and everything like that. That, you know, that people almost feel like they have to, or this is the only way to fix problem by coming aggressive or, you know, insulting some, you know what I mean? When in actual reality, that never fixes no fucking problems at all. That's why when Wes Watson is yelling and calling you a fucking bitch and everything like that, and that's gonna motivate you, yeah, that was full of shit, bro. Wes Watson is full of it. Though I do give him, he is persistent. A lot of parents that came from Mexico didn't didn't know about gang banging and were hard for them to tell. Yeah, bro, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. You know, ellos que iban a saber de eso, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's great. But according to Americans, we brought the gangs over here. When the gangs formed here, huh? That's crazy. And the honor rolls about to grade. Yeah, bro, mine's too. You know what I mean? And I'm very proud of them. You know, they have always been honor roll. You know, students. You know, straight A students. You know, it's you know all those awards, and I never missed none of those awards. Even though you know sometimes the Hollywood's like, you need that again. Like, bro, I'm trying to be there, and you know I know how. Bro, I remember before in school when we would do stuff, bro, and I would look in the audience to try to see if I see my parents, and I would never see them. Bro, I remember how that shit felt, homie. You know what I mean? You know that age. You know. The kids want to see their parents. They want to, you know what I mean? They do, bro. Honestly, they do. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. You know what I mean? They want that, bro. And you know, when people just don't, you know, you kind of just like being like you eventually get to the point where it's like, fuck it all, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck it all. You know, chingue su madre. You know, you get to that point where you're in the streets causing all this destroy, robbing people and pistol whipping them. And why should you give a fuck, bro? No one ever gave a fuck about what you have going on, and you have to deal with all the bullshit, and life ain't fair. You know what I mean? And just suck it up and put up with it. Yeah. So now when all this shit's happening to everybody, hey, suck it up, homie. Put up with it. Deal with it. It's life. Yeah. Why should I give a fuck about everyone else's feelings? Ain't no one give a fuck about mine. No shit. That's the mentality of these fucking kids out there, bro. That's the mentality that these individuals have. You know? If no one gives a fuck, why should they give a fuck about what they do to others? You know? Now they got to deal with it just like how these got to deal with it on a day-to-day. That's literally what drives and more. You know, when people be like, man, why do these fools do and act the way they do? Or why do they do all this bad stuff? Yeah, that's the reason why, bro. Why should they care? They don't care. I don't want to give a fuck. So why should they care? You know? They got no reason why to care, bro. That's real talk. They got no reason why to care. What about arguments with partners, especially when they done you wrong? No, and you're talking about if you guys have kids, or you mean just in general? What's good, my boy? Hustle through the struggle. I said my A. Likewise, my boy. My coworker's wife slipped from him and his two sons. He can see them, but because want to lose time for work, and that tell him it's important he does while they're still kids. Serio, bro. Even if you're always at work and you're working 3 jobs, you know what I mean? Hey, just when you get home, you know, a little 10-minute conversation with your kids, interacting, and just telling them that how much you care about them, bro. You know, one thing I hate is when people say like, they know I love them, they know I care about them. No, bro. Tell them that shit, bro. Tell them that shit on me. Don't go and say that. They know. No. Tell them, bro. Tell them. You know what I mean? Kids need to hear that. They do. You know, like, and what's so bad about telling your kids you love them, bro? Like, why is that shit so difficult, bro? Or why is it so hard to have a conversation with your kids? You notice that you know, you see a lot of parents, you know, there's no communication with their kids. Like, their kids always on their devices and whatever, and the parents are like, pues yo no sé qué le gusta al güey, el pinche güey nomás siempre está ahí en su pinche device, you know? You know, like, hey, what kind of toys does he like? Oh, I don't even know. What kind of TV show? What is his music? Oh, I don't know, dog. Whatever these kids are into. How the fuck do you not know anything? How? How do you not know not one single thing, bro? I know everything about my kids like the back of my hands. And not because I'm on them and not letting them breathe, bro. Because they come and tell me willingly. How is it that you don't know one fucking thing about your kid, bro? That is fucking crazy. I don't know. What kind of what kind of TV show? What kind of movie? Oh, beats me. Like, Then they wonder how they end up becoming gang members, huh? Motherfuckers don't know not one single thing about their kids. That's why whenever their kids join gangs and some shit happens to them out there, do you know who could want to do this to your kid? No, I don't know. I don't know what's that. I don't know. Yeah, of course. If you would have paid attention, you would have fucking knew what was going on. But since you don't know shit, yeah. That's why you can't help the police officers solving your son's homicide. Because you don't know not one single thing about your fucking kid. But yet I'm supposed to believe that you were in his life and that you cared and you you were in his life, but you don't know not one single thing about him. Interesting. Don't really know how that works, but if you were in their lives, you would know about their shit. What's going on? You don't know shit about your kid. Sorry to say, probably need to be, do a little bit more paying attention to them. Did you drop out of high school? Hell yeah, bro. I was not going to school. One of the worst things ever, and the most stupidest decision ever. Yeah. I used to think that education and all that shit was stupid and not even that it was stupid, but just that why the fuck should I go to school? Which is the most stupid shit because education is key. It is the greatest thing in this world. You know what I mean? Knowledge is power. It truly is. You know what I mean? Your brain is the greatest weapon in this world, bro. If you have a sharp mind, you'll be the most dangerous person on this planet. Nah, but education truly is key to everything. It's always good to, feed yourself information. That is truly how you'll succeed in life. Gotta constantly be feeding yourself. Yeah, I didn't even make it past the 9th grade, my boy. How many kids do you have? I have 4. He'd rather be at home sleeping and drinking than spending quality time. Yeah, see, that's already... Yeah, I feel you. Oh, they're just watching the TV. They're watching the game. They don't want to be bothered. Because the game is more important. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is already up. It was good chopping it up with you guys. Got to get back to it. We out.